Hey, I'm Jesse Hunt with Unofficial. We're a web design and digital marketing agency located in downtown Memphis. Since 2002, I've been helping Mid-South businesses just like yours improve their websites and find more customers on the internet. Today, I'm going to perform a video website audit on your website that'll show you some areas for improvement that might be hurting your business. The entire audit will take 15 to 20 minutes and should leave you substantially more informed about what's working and what's not working so well on your website. I hope you'll find the audit informative and that you'll keep me in mind if you ever need some help working on your existing website or building a new one. Thanks a lot for watching. Let's get started.
Hey David, so here we are on the home page of your website, and what I want to do is take a couple minutes and click through the website, point out some things that I'm seeing. We'll take a look at some search engine results and see how you're ranking in the search engines. We'll take a look at a few different utilities that I've got installed here on my computer and some different subscription services that I've got that'll help us to get a better idea of how your website's performing as a marketing tool. And then we might even look at some things like your Facebook page and other internet marketing, maybe online reviews and things like that, and figure out how some of that weighs into your overall internet marketing strategy and how that might be impacting the number of leads that you're getting from the internet. I've got quite a bit of experience in working with pool companies. As I mentioned in my original email to you, I'm actually from Memphis, Tennessee. Well, actually, I'm Floridian native. I was born here, and now I live in Memphis. But I'm in Memphis. I'm sorry, in the Tampa area for the month of June. So I thought I'd reach out to you while I'm here. But anyway, back home in Memphis, I've been working with a number of different pool companies through the years, and got quite a bit of success stories there, and I would be glad to show you some case studies on some of the things that we've done for pool companies up there. But at any rate, for now, here on your website, as I scroll through, overall, I mean, my initial impression of your website is that it looks pretty nice. I don't have anything negative to say about the overall look of your website. I do like that you've got your phone number up here in the header. I like that you've got financing available. As I scroll down, I see that you've got your address on the home page. That's important. I like that. I like that you've got this contact form down here. I think if I were going to change anything here, I would get this contact form right here. I'd get this and make it more prominent, probably on every page, maybe up here toward the header. If the object is to get more leads from the website, you want to make it as easy as possible for somebody to become a lead and to send you their contact information. So by putting a lead form up near the top of the page, or keeping it where it's always in view, you'll do a much better job at converting your visitors into potential customers. As we go to services here, we got pool maintenance, pool pumps, pool decks, pool lighting. I like that. I like the drop-down menu. I don't understand why these services are separated from these services, though. I mean, to me, remodeling and resurfacing, pool repair, driveway pavers, those are services just like these other services. So it seems a little disjointed that you've got these three separated from these other services here. From a user's perspective, you want to keep everything where it's really logical and easy for people to find what they're looking for. And it seems like putting some services in a drop-down menu under the services page and then having other ones kind of off to the side here seems like it just presents the potential for someone to overlook something. I mean, if I was looking at your website without taking the time to actually peruse around, and I saw remodeling, resurfacing, pool repair, and driveway pavers, I might completely overlook these four services right here. So that's just something to think about. Let's see. Let's look at your gallery. Yeah, I think this looks pretty good. I don't like how it cuts off the bottom of these little thumbnails down here. It feels like these thumbnail images should be taller, and I should be able to see more of them. It feels like it's clipping them off, but other than that, it's pretty good. The other thing is I feel like maybe these gallery images should be higher on the page. When I'm up here at the top of the page like this, I can only see the trees and the water here, and so that's feels like I'm missing something there, but overall, not too bad. So the other thing that I notice here right away, A couple things. One, it doesn't feel like there's any area of your website where you can add new content on a regular basis. From a search engine standpoint, Google really loves new information, fresh content. Fresh content keeps visitors coming back. It also keeps the search engines coming back. And if you don't have a way to add new content to the website on a regular basis, you'll really damage your the potential for higher search engine rankings. I'd like to see a way to integrate more content. That could probably looks like adding a blog to your website. That would probably be the strategy that I would employ there. Blogs can be a lot of work, so unless you have a strategy to add regular content to it, I wouldn't recommend a blog. Like if you're planning on maintaining it yourself and you don't have time to commit to blogging, don't do it. It looks bad. However, if you've got somebody that's going to help you with the blogging, I can certainly help you with that if you'd like. Then a blog is a great way to keep the search engine rankings up and keep people coming back to your website on a regular basis. The other thing that I've noticed here is I don't see anywhere on your website where you've got links to social media. Now I did notice, I believe it was on your home page. Let me wait on the home page to load here. So when I scroll down to the bottom, I see that you've got share us on Facebook, Google+, Twitter, and LinkedIn. But if I click on them, it opens a new tab here. And this is an opportunity for me to share your page on Facebook, not for me to go to your Facebook page. I really feel like you should have icons that lead you to your various social media profiles. If you don't have accounts on all the different social media sites, you should. Google looks at all that social use of social media as relevant signals. So the more active you are on social media, the more reputable you are, and that helps you with your search engine rankings. And so it all kind of plays together. They call it social signals, but the more social signals you've got and the more websites you've got linking back to your website, including social media websites, the better you're going to rank in the search engines. So all that kind of plays hand in hand in order to get you more business from the internet. So I'm going to close this out. Yeah, I want to leave that. All right, next thing I've got open here. This is a mobile-friendly test that Google provides, and I've gone ahead and run it ahead of doing the video here, just so I'd be prepared and not waste your time while it ran the test. But as you can see, it shows that your page is mobile-friendly, so that's a good thing. I don't think there's too much to do there. It says here the page loading issues, and when I click click details, it says page partially loaded. Not all page resources could be loaded. This can affect how Google sees and understands your page. This is the file, http scorecard.wspisp.net. I'm really not sure exactly what that is, but it looks like it's blocked from Google being able to run it. Honestly, I don't think that's that big of a deal, so I wouldn't worry too much about that unless you don't know what that file is, in which case maybe you just want to get rid of it. I'm going to go ahead and close that. Next thing I've done here, I just ran a few searches on Google for things that I felt like people would be searching for you on, keywords people would be using to look for businesses that do what you do based on what I saw on your website. So the first one I did here, you'll see Tampa pool maintenance. And as you'll see, you're showing up here in the first spot. Well, I redid the search there and it changed the results a little bit, but I think we're going to see pretty much the same thing. You're showing up in the first result here, but if you notice this little ad icon right here, this is a paid listing. You're paying to be here. I'm not sure if you're paying Google directly, if you've got a Google AdWords account, or maybe you're paying the Yellow Pages or some other search engine management company. But every time somebody clicks on this listing, you pay to be there. And this is a bid system where basically the highest bidder, I'm oversimplifying this, but in general, the highest bidder ranks the highest in these Google ads. So every time somebody clicks on this ad, you're going to pay for it. From now until the end of time, every visitor you get through that, you're going to pay for. When we come down here, this is what we call the map results or the 3-pack. You're not ranking at all in here. These listings right here are absolute gold. If you can rank in these, you get a lot of free traffic, a lot of free phone calls, and you don't have to pay for it every time that somebody clicks on it. So this is one of my areas of focus. I really like to see people ranking in these results, and currently you're not. And then below that down here, we'll see about 10 listings that are what we call the organic results. And as you can see, here we've got Yelp, we've got Bay Area Pool Service, again, Home Advisor, Thumbtack, Better Business Bureau, A Tropical Oasis, Angie's List, Tampa Bay Pool Service, and then Prime Buyers Report. And then 3 more ads down here at the bottom. These people are paying to be here. Long story short, other than your paid ad up here, you're not showing up at all on the first page of Google. In my opinion, these map listings and these organic listings are substantially better than these paid ads because you don't have to pay for every single click on these. So whether you get 1 click a month or whether you get 1,000 clicks a month, you pay the same price to be here. Basically, you're just paying whatever it costs to optimize your website, add new content to it, keep the website up to date, and all that good stuff. So these are better listings than the ads, I believe, and they yield a much better return on investment. Next here, I did Tampa pool pump repair, and here you're not showing up at all on the first page. Not in the ads, not in the map listings, and not down here in the organic listings. So definitely some room for improvement there. I'm just going to close these as I go just to keep things simplified. So here's the pool maintenance we did. We'll close that. Next here, Tampa pool deck installation. You're here in the number 2 spot, again, as an ad, so you're paying every time somebody clicks on this. As we scroll down, not in the local listings, not in the map listings, and then also I don't believe you're showing up at all here in the organic listings. Nope, not in the organic listings either. So you didn't make the first page at all except for up here in the paid ads. And then finally I did Tampa pool lighting. On this one, there are no paid ads at the top of the page. Just starts with the organic listings. You'll see you're not showing up here in this top 4, not showing up in the local listings, and then not showing up down here toward the bottom of the page either. So completely missed the hunt on the Tampa pool lighting keyword search there. Now what I've done here is I just took a few of the keywords that I felt like you should be showing up for. This doesn't check your paid listings. This doesn't check where you're showing up in the sponsored listings. It only checks where you're showing up in the organic listings, so the free search engine rankings. I plugged in 15 different keywords that I felt like you should be showing up for. Tampa driveway pavers, Tampa in-ground pools, Tampa pool company, Tampa pool contractors, Tampa pool deck resurfacing, Tampa pool installation, Tampa pool lighting. You can see the list here. All of these are keywords that I feel like would generate really high quality visits to your website. These are people that would, if they're searching for these, it's a high likelihood that they're going to convert into customers. And so what this does is it just shows us how you're ranking in both Google and in Bing. And I ran this just a few minutes ago. As you can see, Tampa driveway pavers, you're showing up number 40th, so that's going to be on the 4th page. Tampa pool company, 54th, so that's 6th page. Tampa pool installation, 67th, that's 7th page. Up on the first page for. Only one of them, this 19th position for Tampa pool pump replacement, are you on the 2nd page. Long story short, you're not going to get any traffic from these keywords. People aren't going to the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th page looking for companies. They're going to pick people from the first page of the Google results, and the percentage of the traffic share that you get drops off drastically after just the 1st and 2nd place. So getting you in the top 3 of the search engine results is really critical to driving your return on investment from your website. As you can see here on Bing, you've only got one of these keywords ranking. It's on the first page. Tampa pool lighting, you're in the 4th position on Bing, but Bing only pulls a very small fraction of the search engine traffic, so I doubt that's bringing all that much traffic to you. All right, next thing here, what I did here, I did a Google search. I plugged in Sharper Image Pools Tampa. Here I definitely expected to find your business, and I did. But there are a couple concerns that I have. The first one is this 3rd spot ranking here, your Yelp.com listing. You've currently got a ranking of 2.5 out of 5 stars with 3 reviews. So this star rating could definitely use some improvement. If somebody searches for you and they're seeing 2.5 stars, they may go and do another search and look at some other pool companies and see who's got better reviews. So I'd be doing some work to try to bring up that ranking. Same thing over here on your Google review. Out of 10 Google reviews, you've got 2.9 stars. So your ranking, your reviews are suffering here. And what I'd recommend is some reputation management, going out, getting people to do new reviews, putting a strategy in place to attract your best customers to go out and do these reviews for you, and then also probably a system to go out and reply to any negative reviews that you've got just to show people that you care. And if we scroll down to the bottom of the page, you've also got some reviews here on MapQuest where you've got 4.4 out of 10 stars with 3 reviews. So your reviews are definitely suffering there a little bit. Could definitely use some work in the reputation management realm. I'm going to close that. Next up here, Facebook. Basically, I just wanted to see what your Facebook page looks like. And from what I can tell, as I scroll down here, looks like the last post that was made on your Facebook page was on January 11th, and then January 10th, and then December 21st. It looked like you were pretty active toward the end of last year, and then very beginning of this year, but it fell off. I don't know if you had somebody working for you that was taking care of that's not doing it now. Maybe you just got busy as as winter went away or whatever, but definitely want to be adding new information to your website. I think all that plays, or I'm sorry, new information to your Facebook page, and I think all that plays into the blogging that I talked about on your website earlier. If you've got a good strategy where you're adding new information to your website all the time, you can then post that over on Facebook. You can syndicate that to Twitter and LinkedIn and all these different places to get lots of different links that point back to your website. And as I mentioned earlier, the more links that point to your website, the better you're going to do in the search engines. So it's all real cohesive, but Facebook definitely plays into that. And actually, there's a lot of good leads to be had on Facebook as well. I manage a internet presence for a pool company in Memphis that he actually gets a lot of contacts through his Facebook page. A lot of people ask questions on there. And we manage all of the responses and all that stuff for him. So we basically make it a hands-off process where we go out and take care of all of that. We build up his Facebook following. He's got several thousand followers, and we're really using his Facebook page as an extension of his website to communicate with his clients as well as to generate leads for his business. So anyway, last couple things here. I got this page SEO audit opened here where I basically ran on your website, and I noticed a few things like where I would expect to see some good keywords for your website where they're not really showing up. Here, the title, Pool Company in Tampa, Florida. Generally speaking, I want to see your keywords in the title. That's one of the most important spots on your website to place keywords. And we're using, here you've got like financing options available in your title. That's really not a good use of title space. I want to see keywords put in the title. Nobody's searching for financing options available. So I think this is wasted keyword space right here. You've got some images without alternate tags. You've got it's just showing some problems with headings. It shows that you need more text, which is kind of what I said earlier. Adding frequently updated information. Figure out a way to get more text added to the website. And then down here, it shows that you're missing Google Analytics. Now, Google Analytics is a really good tool for measuring how many people are coming to your website, what they're looking at while they're there, how did they get to your website. Really great tool for being able to see all that, and you don't have it installed on your website. So that's a huge swing and a miss. Definitely want to get that installed on your website. It gives you a much better insight into how your website's performing as a marketing tool. So I would definitely recommend getting that set up. I'm gonna wrap it up right there. I don't want to jabber on too long and bore you or take up too much of your time. But I hope this was interesting for you. I hope you learned some things here and found this to be helpful. If you'd like to see a case study on what I've done for pool companies in the Memphis market, I'd love to send you over one and let you see what we've done for them and that kind of show you the strategy that we would use for you if you want to work with us. I think I've perfected how to rank a pool company based on what I'm seeing in the local competition. I'm very confident that I can that I can rank your website as well, and that I can turn this into a real lead generation tool for you. So if you want to take your business to the next level on the internet, I feel like I'm the guy to help you get it there, and I'd love to have a chance to talk to you about it. So I think the next step in doing that would be to send you a case study, show you what I've done for them, show you how I would apply that to you, and then if you like what you see there, we'll set up a time to talk, maybe on the telephone or in person. I can come by and meet with you. You can we can figure out a place to meet up and go from there. So thanks a lot for taking the time to watch, David. Hope to have a chance to talk to you soon. If you'd like to see that case study on my Memphis pool customer, just shoot me an email and say, hey man, send me that case study, or feel free to give me a call. You can reach me anytime on my cell phone, 901-491-6490. Again, that's 901-491-6490. Thanks a lot for taking the time to watch. Hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.